Hi Gemini, happy early birthday and welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-May 2024 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridging the gap spread. And the way it works is we'll look at the past, present, and future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight. That's when the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side, we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Prince of Coins. So this is actually a Virgo energy here. It's the equivalent of the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, this could just be saying in the past you might have actually came forward to this person and expressed some desire to move things in a committed direction. Now, it could also just be saying that you might have had those feelings, but you were very slow in communicating them as well. But either way, it looks like there was definitely a genuine interest on your part to build something with this person. Right, past energy on their side, we have the High Priestess. So yeah, to me this says that they would have been a lot more withdrawn as far as the communication goes. I mean, if we even look at the body language, right, their back is turned to the cards on your side. So yeah, it could just be saying that they weren't nearly as open as you were as far as feelings around the situation. And it could just be saying that maybe they were just trying to pick things up more from their intuition versus actually through interacting with you. So at the very least, it could just be saying that maybe they had some skepticism. So, they could have been a bit more withdrawn around the situation, not necessarily letting you know what they were thinking or feeling. All right, in the present position on your side, we have the Triumph. So yeah, this is the equivalent of the World in traditional tarot. So to me, this shows a symbol of growth, successful growth, karmic completions. So yeah, it could just be saying that you guys might have moved through situations, right? Maybe learned from the way the situation unfolded between the two of you in the past. But yeah, it looks like you're definitely overcoming that and in a much more positive, strong energy at this time. All right, for resident energy on their side, we got a few cards. So we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Hangman. So an interesting combination of cards here, but if we take the artwork into consideration, I would say, for one, if we look at that rose, it has that bluish look to it, which makes me think of almost like icy cold type of communication, right? And we see that they're actually slicing through that rose with the sword. And then with the Seven of Swords right beneath that, we see how this person's sitting alone, right, with all the swords at the table. So to me, this represents an energy of someone who might push people away. And then with the Hangman, it's almost like they might have come to that realization now that that's what they do, right? But at the same time, it doesn't look like they think they could do anything about it. So, yeah, looking at these three things in totality, I would say, let's say if you were open to communicating with this person, right, you feel like a lot more hopeful and optimistic around the situation. Like this is saying that this person might put their foot in their mouth in some way, right? And I feel like this is saying that at least they'll come to that realization about it with the Hangman, but at the same time, it doesn't like they would do anything to try to fix it. They'll just be like, oh, here I go. They might come, because another way that the Ace of Swords energy could be playing out too is maybe just saying that they're coming to that realization, right? That, oh, maybe in the past, by me being so shut off and not really communicating how I was feeling, what I was thinking, right, that could have been what caused the situation to not get off the ground, right? But at the same time, feel like, oh, nothing I could do about it, right? So they could just be saying, well, I've been like that all my life, right? So that's the sticky part of the energy for them in the present. All right, future energy on your side, we have love. So this is actually the equivalent of the lovers in traditional tarot, which is actually the energy for your sign, the major arcana energy for Gemini. So yeah, at the very least, this could just be saying that again. It looks like you're feeling a lot more open, right, to love and just in general, right, feeling a lot more sure of yourselves. Now, obviously, given that this is Gemini energy too, you could just be saying that as we move through Gemini energy, you're going to be embracing this energy even more. But yeah, at the very least, it looks like there's a lot of openness in your energy. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords in traditional tarot usually points to anxiety and losing sleep, right? Just really panicking, worrying about situations, but it's not really an action-oriented card, right? So here we kind of see that same theme, but the artwork gives a different spin on it because I viewed a person in the background there as the one who would be in that Nine of Swords energy. So we see they're looking at this couple over here, right? And I feel like this could represent this person's energy, saying that, they'll have that fear of, okay, realizing that, yeah, they can't overcome this situation where they might push people away, right? And it's just one of those patterns that they feel like they can't do anything about it. But then at the same time, it looks like they'll be worried that, okay, because of that, you would move on. So for some of you to be quite honest, maybe this whole thing represents, especially given that the world can represent completions, maybe this represents, you come to that point where maybe if you had lessons to learn within the connection as well, you've learned them and you're moving on from them, whereas this person understands it now but doesn't really do anything to overcome it. So it could just be one of those things where they might get a little bit stuck, whereas you might progress forward, and maybe in doing so, new connections might come your way as well. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Eight of Coins. So this is actually Virgo energy here. And yeah, this could just be saying that this is where you've been, right? Maybe it's an area of self-improvement that you've been going through. So like I said, if you guys maybe came together within the connection to learn things about yourselves and improve and adjust from them, looks like you're actually doing the work in a situation, whereas for this person, it looks like they might be a little bit more stuck. All right, bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Fool. So yeah, if we look at this artwork here, right, again, like I said, it could just be a pattern that this person tends to have, because here it looks like someone might have thrown flowers on top of their head, right? So it could just be one of those things where they might put their foot in their mouth quite often. If we look at those birds as representing communication, right? So it could just be one of those things where they almost just feel like, oh, it is what it is, right? Like, so now it even seems like, even though that's coming into their awareness now, that could be an issue that they have, it doesn't seem like they're in any hurry to try to fix it. All right, moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what you get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck. So, I'm just going to pull one card from this deck, see what we get. Got one there. And next we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation, let's going to pull a single card from this deck, and then we'll read the messages from both cards and wrap the reading up with that. And there we go. All right, so from the Messages of Oracle card deck, we got Wait. It says the timing is not quite right. Well, I mean, that seems like an understatement as far as, like we said, at least with the person on the right here, it looks like they're a bit stuck in their energy right now. So, like I said, it seems like you're progressing through your energies and experiencing growth within that. But like I said, it seems like this person, they might be coming to the awareness in the present that, oh, this is an issue I have. But again, like I said, it doesn't really look like they're in a rush to take action around it. But we'll see what the Wisdom of the Oracle says. All right, we have Serendipity. All right, there's the artwork, and the number is 18. All right, so we'll see what this has to say. All right, the relationship message says Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. So, yeah, that's an interesting message there because to me that calls back to what I was saying as far as for some of you, if this person really does just remain stuck in that energy of realizing that, okay, this is the problem here, but not doing anything about it. I was saying for some of you with that love energy, given that we're seeing them in the Nine of Swords, it could just be saying that for you, if you've gone through the lesson learned from it, right, with the Triumph energy, that might bring a new connection your way as well. So something to keep in mind there. But hopefully that resonated for you guys. Once again, happy early birthday, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.